Okay, in this video I want to show you guys how to clean up your websites a little bit, because I'm noticing, just looking at a few of them, that we're a little bit confused on how to organize pages and make things look neat and so on. So the one thing that you need to take a look at are the pages. So you have a home page, and most of you have a 3D printing page. So I'll just write 3D printing. So 3D printing. And I think what I'd like to see for you guys is I want to see two separate subpages underneath 3D printing. So go back to pages, and we're going to hit plus. So we're going to create a standard page. And actually, for you, here's my suggestion. And let's see if we can do this. So most of your 3D printing landing page has all of your playground stuff on it. Let's try to separate that. So if that's true, what you want to do is, let's say you have your 3D printing page. So I'll just write that here so you guys can see that's the 3D printing page. And what I would do is I would copy this. So copy, because it has all your playground stuff. And then all you have to do is kind of drag this so that it shows up underneath 3D printing. And now you could change it to just playground. So if I click back, playground, and then I would do a Tinkercad page. And again, if it's not lined up underneath this, then it becomes its own page. If you notice, like right here, that's not what we want. We want it to be, because these are all 3D printing, 3D modeling pages. So if we put it underneath this one, now they become sub pages of this. So playground and Tinkercad, if we hover over 3D printing. So what's going to happen, because we copied this page and then changed the name to playground, those two pages are going to look identical for you guys. Your 3D printing page, just the splash page, I want it to almost be like Teach 3DP. So Teach 3DP, like when you click on video lessons, there's no longer a bunch of video lessons here. It just says like it's categorized: Tinkercad, Autodesk, or Weebly. Or if you go here, you can select all three of those just from the subfolder. Now, or sub drop down. What I want you to do is something similar. So keep all your playground stuff on that playground page, but on your 3D printing page, get rid of all that stuff. Okay, so get rid of it all. And if you want to, and it's not going to delete from the other page, right? Because you made a copy. So all your playground stuff shows up there, but there's nothing now on the 3D printing page, because that's just our main page. And what you could do is then, like some students do this, they'll put buttons on their 3D printing splash page. Where the heck are the buttons? So button. You could also choose an image, like what I did. Right, I brought up these images and then embedded the links in there so that you can actually click on them. Or you could just do it this way. You could change the text. This could be playground. This one could be Tinkercad. And you just go to give it the page, then you just go to link, and then you choose standard page, and it will ask you which one of your standard pages you want to use. And let's say you want to use the playground page for that one. Cool. And for the Tinkercad one, you would use a standard page. It would be the Tinkercad page. So now if we go to our website, then we have home and 3D printing, and if we click on 3D printing, it's going to take us to the 3D printing page, which you can either choose the buttons, or if you did this, then it would take you there as well. So Playground is going to have your Playground stuff, and then your Tinkercad page will have all your Tinkercad stuff. I haven't put anything on there. Again, it's just a practice page. So I would try and start cleaning up your website so that, again, it's just less confusing. If you have a 3D printing page and you have Playground stuff all over it, you have Tinkercad stuff all over it, then you need to fix that, and you need to categorize it or organize it in a way that separates those two things. You could also, the Playground is the Playground. If you have Autodesk stuff, then I would also make just a generic, I didn't mean to do that, I would make a generic Autodesk page. So being able to then go back to pages, and then, alright, standard page, Autodesk, done, and then put that one underneath. So like, let's say you made the cup with the text wrapped around it, that would go under Autodesk. You wouldn't put that in Playground. So I want all of this stuff separated out. The Tinkercad stuff, even you could put all the keychain, anything that you've created. I'm fine with you having that all listed out on your Tinkercad page, but I'd just like to see the Playground separated from Autodesk.